Erica, did you send your questions to me on Messenger or text?
Text.
Text. Okay. Hmm. It could be on this phone. I have two phones, so let me take a look. Oh, here it is. Okay. Well, first of all, hi, girls. So, ooh, we have some very cool shout outs. So let's talk about these. Some significant Cinesellers, Crystal Stein for
Crystal
5 months.
couldn't join us today. Yeah, she's
Okay.
working today.
Well, if Crystal listens to this, congratulations, Crystal. And Brooke McAder just qualified this month. Congratulations, Brooke. And Barbara Guyon is on track to qualify next month when she hits 750. That's fantastic. And of course, you all know this fourth quarter is the largest quarter of the year, October, November, and December. And we're having a great year, a great quarter. So you guys take advantage of it. And fast starts, Brooke hit her 90-day fast start, and Barbara Guyon hit her 60-day fast start. And your top 5 in sales this month is Kobe Blanco at number 5, Brooke McAder at number 4, Kate Hahn, number 3, Barbara Guyon, number 2, and Crystal Stein at number 1. Congratulations, girls. Once you hit significant Cinestellar, it's only 250 PB more a month to qualify on a personal level for the car. So once you master the significant Cinestellar program, ask yourself, what would I have to do 250 PB more a month? Or that's like 33 PB more per week. What would you have to do to accomplish that, and then to knock that qualification off your car production? While you're doing that, build your team by asking who would like to become, would you like to become a distributor or remain my customer? Questions for Joni. Okay, how often do you follow up with the customer? If they haven't purchased in over a year, do you still try to reach out to them? Well, that's kind of a loaded question for me, girls, because to be honest, I'm really bad at customer service. And the reason for that is when I started, building the company, I was only interested in building and working with and spending my time with every day those people who chose to become a distributor. So it's like I would go out and find new customers all the time, but I was out looking for new customers so I could put the product on them and give them a choice and say, would you like to become a customer or a distributor? If they became a customer, they went into my customer file, and honestly, they never heard from me again. That's the truth, because I was too busy building, sponsoring, and training those who chose to become a distributor of the product. And of course, when you're seeing, hundreds of people a week, that's easy to do because you have many people who are opting into becoming a distributor. So the more people you see every week, that really is the key. The more people you see, the more distributors you're going to build. And of course, the faster you're going to build a customer program. Now you guys have a Kiss and Tell program and you have a CDO. So it should be easier for you all to maintain some kind of a very consistent customer program. I would say at least once a month, your customers should hear from you, if not twice a month. And I would sign up people through Kiss and Tell, because Kiss and Tell gives the company the ability to help you increase your sales income, because we are creating, promotions for your customers that will enhance their usage of the product, teach them more about the product than perhaps what they first bought when they first met you. we'll take them from, a lip sense customer all the way through the entire product line through our monthly campaigns. So at least once a month. Do you have a method for follow-ups, timeline, etc.? Not really, but if you are in the habit of signing up your customers into Kiss and Tell, then you can guarantee that your customers are going to hear very consistently from you through your Kiss and Tell program. How do you approach someone about hosting a party? Well, right now I don't really.
Joni, I think your microphone got covered.
Okay, how about now?
Perfect.
I would offer them the opportunity to do a pop-up. Like we have all these fun promotions now. So, contact your best customers and say, look, we have this fun promotion. It is blah, blah, blah. I'm going to offer my favorite customers a chance to do a pop-up. I'll send you a Zoom link. You send that Zoom link to 10 of your girlfriends. And on Monday night at 5 o'clock, I'm going to show each of your 10 girlfriends how to create the perfect brow and show them how to measure their brows. Now, what you did was, and of course, if they buy anything, you're going to get credit towards that new product. What you just did is gave them a 10-minute an opportunity to gather together with their girlfriends. It would only take 10 minutes. People don't want to sit in front of the computer for an hour or 45 minutes. It's 10 minutes. It's called pop-up. Now, before you hang up from that pop-up, you just show everyone your Cineblend book. You show them how to measure their brow and then say, okay, now Wednesday night, I'm going to do a pop-up to show you how to do the perfect lip line. So I'm going to send each one of you the Zoom link, send it out to 10 of your girlfriends, and same time, Wednesday night, 6 o'clock, 10 minutes, we're going to do the perfect lip liner. Now what you have is what, maybe 5 to 10 other girls sending out your Zoom link to 5 or 10 of their girlfriends, and now you're starting to get volume. And then you get on Wednesday at 10 o'clock or 6 o'clock, show everyone how to do the perfect lip line as it's described in the Cineblend book. And you can show them all the different lip lines, and you girls private message me. I will work with you on how to create these different looks for each one of you. Now, how many people are you talking to by then? You never know. But say, okay, now before you all hang up, make sure that I have your contact information, or go in and follow me, however it is you're connecting with them. And I'm going to send you one more link. I'm going to do one more pop-up this month or this week. It's going to be shading and framing. I'm going to show you all how to do the perfect shading for your face shape. Friday at 10 o'clock. So now you have, I don't know, how many people do you have online there? Maybe 15 to 20 people, maybe 30 online. I don't know. Send to each one of them the Zoom link, and they're going to send it to 5 or 10 of their girlfriends. You get on Friday night. Now you have an exponential amount of people learning how to do shading. You invite them all to private message you. You'll spend time with them, showing them how to do it, blah, blah. And you take it from there. Of course, you know how to do that. So I think pop-ups, real short, fun pop-ups, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And depending upon how it goes and who you connect with, it could be incredibly successful. It would be for the people who think it's fun for herself and her 5 or 10 girlfriends to connect online, have a reason to connect online, and something fun to learn. That's not going to take a lot of their time. So you just keep doing it over and over and over again and accumulate a bunch of names and contacts and new customers. And of course, you're constantly offering them the chance to become a distributor or a customer. Best advice for building a team. Best advice is make sure that you show them what your business is. In other words, I never signed up someone before they tried the product, because once they tried the product, if they didn't like it, then I'm trying to roll a massive boulder uphill, which is, it's not going to happen. So I always make sure that the person I'm signing up has tried the product and they see a demo, whatever that demo might be. It might be the pop-ups right now. So if they're willing to do the business that I just showed them using the product and the method that I just showed them, I'll sign them up. If you're signing up a bunch of people who don't want to do demos, all you're doing is signing up your customers. So stop doing that. We do not sell products at wholesale to customers. We only sell products at wholesale to distributors who in turn sell the products to end consumers who are customers. Okay, how many new customers a month should I be trying to get to continue growing my business? How big do you want your business to be? I can't say. Some people are happy with 2 customers a month. I would never be happy with 2 customers a month. I would have had to build 2,000 a month for me to be satisfied to have enough people to continue to sponsor. And that just depends upon how creative you get and how, like those pop-ups, falling into the right niche of people who want to play and who want to do their business that way. So use your imagination. How can you get to the greatest amount of people with your product? And from that, they try the product. And then from that group of people who love the product because they tried it, how many would like to learn what you're doing to make additional money? How to stay motivated. Black Friday sales weren't successful and I'm feeling a bit discouraged. Wow, as far as the company was concerned, it was hugely successful. So it might be that you just need new customers. I want to keep building my business and it just seems like my friends aren't buying anything. Well, don't sell to your friends. Go out and build new contacts. You can't, fully depend upon your friends and family to help you build the business. In fact, sometimes that's the hardest way to go about doing it. It's easier to sell to people who learn or who get to know you because of what you do, because you're selling the product, not before. So now they start looking at you as their Synergist lady or their lip sense lady, since that's how they met you when you were first introduced to them. So constantly look for new contacts. How to stay motivated though? Well, I stay motivated because I have a schedule to follow. And even on days where I'm not real motivated, like today, it's not that I'm not motivated, I'm just not 100% because I had just finished my 8th surgery for a double mastectomy. So I'm supposed to be in bed, which you can see that I'm kind of in bed. I'm in the bunker, falling in and out of sleep. But you know what? I have my schedule. So I continue to follow my schedule. And following a schedule that is a productive schedule, meaning that you're moving forward in everything that you're doing as it applies to your business, creates in itself the motivation to keep going because it creates a success and the encouragement that one needs in place to become successful because you just keep doing what works over and over and over and over again. And that's one of the things about sticking with the basics. Wow, book, demo, direct. Wow, book, demo, direct. Those are the basics. And you can wow, book, demo, direct online. We don't have to be belly to belly to do this business. We get to experiment with lots of different ways to do this business. But nonetheless, regardless, it will include wow, book, demo, direct. And getting really clear on what that is and doing it over and over and over again will create the success that keeps you motivated. Yeah, babe. What? Oh, we'll bring them back in. Okay. They can come back here. One of my employees are here. How to keep your team motivated and continuing to stay in the business. Well, you know what, girls? I don't really believe that you can motivate anyone. Seriously, I'm not a raw girl. I am a give me the facts, ma'am. Tell me how to get it done so I can go out and recreate that. And I really think that when you are sponsoring people who jump on board because they love the product and they're willing to do what it is you showed them doing the business is, they will motivate themselves. Hi, Kendra. Come on in. They will motivate themselves in that activity that they're engaged in, which is doing the basics that you need to do for your business. Uh, uh, they in turn see the success as a result of that, and that creates motivation. Welcome to my fancy room.
Never seen this room.
Oh, it's the shelter. Yeah, it's got a bathroom right there. Yeah, and that's a safe room in there. So say hi to Mel. That's our events. Lovely. This is Kendra and her group. So I'm answering some, not Kendra. That's Kendra.
Yes.
Erica. Okay. How to keep your team motivated. Oh, I just said that. Consistency is key. What are the best activities I should be doing to stay consistent? Every single morning, you should have your first appointment as a money making appointment. Does that mean that you're training a brand new distributor and showing her how to place her order and go through her back office? Is it a brand new customer or customer acquisition? Is it doing a makeover? Things that directly create income for you. That's the first appointment you want to create every single day. How far in advance should I start prepping for a big sale or promotion like Black Friday? I don't know. How organized are you? It would depend upon if you have your systems in place, if you've already conducted some kind of a process on Black Friday that was successful and you want to recreate that. That's easier than creating one from scratch. So it depends upon how long it takes you to get it organized and get the plans in place. What are the best products to introduce to my clients who aren't big makeup or lipstick wearers? They are frugal, so want to try the product first. Which should they try? Well, that's interesting. Obviously, it should be lip sense if they're willing to wear lip color. But I don't have a lot of experience with people who don't wear lip color because I think that I'm not looking for that customer to try to convince them that they should be wearing lip color. It's easier to take a woman who already appreciates and has fun wearing makeup and just show them a better product for what they're already doing. Now, girls, you'll make more money if you stick with that thought. It's kind of like trying to sell a Cadillac to a person who drives a BMW. More than likely, if they're, no, wait, I said that wrong. A BMW. What's the W? What's a little tiny W car?
A VW.
A VW. That's what it is. If they're driving a VW, that probably says to the salesman that VW costs X amount of dollars, and that's the budget that person would more than likely be shopping for a car that falls within that budget. Whereas a Cadillac driver, that's what 30 times more. It costs 30 times more. So that says to a salesman of that person will have probably this amount of budget to spend on a car. So is it more than likely that a Cadillac driver would buy a Bentley or a VW driver would buy a Bentley? You got to think about things like that because girls, we're in charge of our customers. Who do we spend time with? Time is money and time is progress. So choose your best customer. And those are women who already love lip color, or who love makeup, or who make an effort to keep their skin more beautiful. Those are your best customers. If you were starting your business today, what would be the first 5 things you'd do? Well, I would have started with an attorney for sure. Um, what? I don't know. That's a tough question. What are the first 5 things I'd do? I would have had more courage to speak up for the benefits of what direct sales does for women, because I had to see that unfold in front of me year after year after year before I became as courageous as I am now, knowing what I can stand on as being the truth in the progress that and the things that women can make happen for them in direct sales. So 5 things. I can only say those two, really. Start with a good attorney, and which we got, by the way, very quickly. But I would have started out that way. Never thought I'd need an attorney. Trademarks, patents, that kind of thing. Um, and courageous. Other than that, uh, I can't think of 5 things that I would have changed. It would be nice to be as thin as I was then. Maybe I would have paid more attention to my diet. I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay, how do you keep that personal connection when everything is so digital? I just talked to a lot of people. You guys can be doing this too. I hope that you are constantly videoing, FaceTiming, or Zooming with your customers and your girlfriends, um, just like we are. In fact, I probably see more people more often because there's no excuse not to see people face to face based upon the tools and the access that we have for them today. I hear excuses all the time. Not enough time. I can't order now. How do I get past those? Um, well, I would ask what they don't have enough time for. Usually, when someone says, I don't have enough time, it's because they're busy people. And to be honest, the busiest people are the ones who get the most done because they have to be more organized. So I bring out a calendar and say, okay, let's go through your calendar and see how you spend your day. Now, I can't order now is a whole different issue. I can't order now simply means that whoever you're talking to isn't selling. Because when you have product, you sell someone the product and you order the product, right? So I can't order now simply means that they're not spending time doing their business. So as a leader, I always made sure that I had fun weekly challenges that created activity that I knew my girls would have fun with, um, and challenges to sell certain products each week or in a different way, maybe visit, shop owners, see who's open. Maybe nail salons are open in your area, and talk to them about carrying the product line. It just depends upon how you're doing your business and how you meet most of the people that you're doing business with and what kind of challenges they like. But I think weekly challenges uh, in and sales goals will help you overcome that I can't order now, because whoever's working will be ordering. Okay, how do we come competent? How do we compete with Amazon and huge corporations? Girls, we are so much further ahead of the ball game. I gave a speech last week to a bunch of CEOs in direct sales, and I ended it with, if you are a private owner of a direct selling company and you have all your financials in place, right now, right now would be the time to sell your company, because we can get 20 to 30 times return for our annual sales in our company, because we're the ones with the power. We're the ones who have the people who represent a brand they're passionate about. And how do we sell? People people sell and buy products first based upon referrals from our friends. That's the first way. Now, those big company names don't have that because they were so used to just selling through retail. And trust me, you will see lots of big names going by the wayside, and companies more like ours become an emerging brand because we have the power of the sales force behind our brand. So you're in a very good place. And don't worry, I am never selling this company. I was just telling them that if they were thinking about selling their own company, now would be the time. So don't start that rumor. We're not even going down that road, okay? Okay, I'd love to rank up to maiden, but keep getting stuck at 2 qualified. How can I get 3 to qualify in the same month? Go sponsor 10. You can't depend upon one person all the time, can you? But if you sponsor 10 people in 1 month, do you think that 3 of them would place orders and you'd get qualified? You bet. Maybe it only takes 6, but it's got to be certainly more than 1 or 3. You have to play the numbers. So I always double the number you need, and then the qualifications will fall into place. Okay, girls, I can't believe we got through all those questions. That's pretty darn good. So thank
Thank
you
you.
so much, Erica, for joining me. And congratulations to your girls who are doing such a great job.
Thank you. Yes, thank you for taking
Erica,
the time to answer everybody's questions while you're recovering.
well, Erica, I would love it if you would get a hold of Sheila and schedule another time that we can chat in the first quarter of next year. And let's just try to do it once a quarter, okay?
That's so awesome. Thank you. I really appreciate that.
I'd love that. So enjoy November, whatever's left of it, and of course, December. And you guys just be sure to offer the opportunity to your customers to partner for profit with you so they can earn additional income for the holidays. You know they need it, and they don't have to make a commitment to become a distributor, but you're going to gain a whole bunch more customers. And more than likely, she'll figure out how fun it is to become a distributor. So work on that right now.
Perfect.
Okay. Bye, girls.
Bye.
Lovely
Bye. Thank
chatting with
you. Feel better.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. That's the cat.